Most of us make resolutions every beginning of the year, and you can't blame us. It's a new year, it's a new beginning. Somehow in the middle of the either part of us or they're off us. I'm going to share some of the resolutions that I learned as part of a book club. Resolutions are from a book called Resolutions for Women by Priscilla Shirer. Please do enjoy them. You can pick out some that can be part of you. These are resolutions that you carry on for the rest of your life. A resolution to be surprisingly satisfied. That is a resolution. So it's one that is like, I do solemnly resolve to embrace my current season of life, and I will maximize my time in it. I will resist the urge to hurry through it or circumvent any portion of my journey, but live with a spirit of contentment. That resolution is the first, I could say, but it's one that we need as we go through life, travail through life. We need to be surprisingly satisfied. We need to be with a spirit of contentment. You realize that most of the time we rush through the seasons of life. When I was in lower primary, I'm like, okay, when am I getting into secondary? Or when I was at secondary, I'm like, when am I getting to university? And then I'm like, okay, so we literally rush through the different seasons of our lives. Or I'm like, okay, I'm single, so when am I getting married or something? So you realize that we live with that quickness. We're always in a rush, as if life's supposed to be in a rush. No, it's not. It's supposed to be resolved, to embrace every current season of your life, like get the best out of it. Maximize your time in it, embrace it, learn the best that you could, because some seasons you can't go back to. That is a resolution that one can make as the year starts, to be surprisingly satisfied, to live with a spirit of contentment, to embrace every season. See it? So that is the second one. The second one is Authentically Me. That is quite interesting, right? Authentically Me. That is a resolution that we all need. Let me read it. I will accept and embrace my uniqueness and will esteem and encourage the distinctions I admire in others. Quite simple, right? To be authentically you is, you have to intentionally choose it. To embrace the uniqueness you have. That is something that is pretty beautiful. To find someone who is authentically them, they appreciate who they are. They understand that they are God's workmanship. Also understand that they are fearfully and wonderfully made. They understand that they have different talents that are uniquely theirs. They will never be a you like you are. They understand that they are blessed with goodness inside of them, and that is specifically from their maker, that is God. And they embrace the fact that everyone is uniquely different and distinctly beautiful. That's how we say, I will esteem and encourage the distinctions of others, the distinctions that I admire in others. That doesn't mean that when someone has a certain beauty in them or a certain talent, you are supposed to be jealous or something. No, you embrace and celebrate it, because everyone is made up of beautiful treasures and jewels inside of them. So to be authentically you is to appreciate your uniqueness, embrace it, and to also celebrate the uniqueness of others. So that's the resolution one can make. My best. I will seek to devote the best of myself, my time, my talents to the primary roles the Lord has entrusted to me in this phase of my life. Yeah, so it's beautiful, right? Yeah, so my best. This is a resolution that gives back. You, first of all, you're satisfied. You have a contentment in every season of your life. And then, yeah, you're authentically you. And then, yeah, your best. You give your best. So you have a uniqueness, you have talents, you have all this. So what do you choose to do it? You serve others, like your best. You choose to give the best of who you are in every situation, in every circumstance, in every area of your life. You choose to give the best of yourself. That is my best. Your talents, you devote yourself, your time. Like, what are your primary roles in this season? Like, what are your primary role right now? Are you a mother of children? Is your primary role to take care of the kids? Or are you a student like me, where your primary role is to study hard, graduate? Like, that's our primary role for now. Or are you in that initial stage of work where your primary role is to learn and get conversant with the work environment? What's your primary role in this season? What's the primary role the Lord has given to you in this season? So that is to give your best to the primary role. You have to be resolved. Most times you have so many roles we are playing as people. When we get lost in the roles, we're supposed to know the primary role. What is your primary role in this season of your life? And then devote the best that you can, your time, Yes, your time. You have to devote time. Your time, your talent. Like, you're everything to this primary role. It's one of a resolution, one of a kind, right? Yeah, so let's move on. Integrity. My integrity. I will not tolerate any evil influence, even in the most justifiable form, in myself, my home. I will embrace and encourage a life of purity. Wow, it's quite interesting. So integrity, you can't be resolved to have integrity. And that is something that we all need to be resolved to. And to tolerate any evil influence. That is, I like this verse that says, do not give the enemy a footstool. I love it. Like, don't allow evil in your life. Sometimes things happen to us, or sometimes things can happen and be like, oh, how did this happen? But then you realize that you open up a certain door for the enemy to have a place in your life. To choose to be a person of integrity is to really be cautious of the things that you allow into your life. What do you allow into your life? What do you allow into your space? Just to be a person who does not tolerate any evil influence if it's in your home. That's why Joshua says, for me and my house, we shall choose to serve the Lord. That is like he declared over his home that they shall choose to serve the Lord. That in his home, he chose integrity. He chose to do the things that please God. So integrity is a very interesting resolution to make. Personally, in your personal life, this is a topic that just me, our lives, everyone knows what they struggle with, everyone knows what they hustle with, and to choose to be a person with integrity is a journey. You fall and you have to rise up. It's a resolution for life. It's not some resolution you do and you fulfill for a certain time. No, it's a resolution you carry out for the rest of your life, and you have to believe in yourself and also know to beat yourself around. Like, it's not easy, but you have to resolve to be in the first place. Integrity. Leaving a godly legacy. I fully resolve to make today's decisions with tomorrow's impact in mind. I will consider my current choices in the light of those who come after me. Wow. I love this resolution. In all of them, I greatly love it because it's living outside yourself. It showed me that my life does not stop with me, that there's life beyond yourself. Like, the decisions you make right now, they have impact beyond you, your life. There is impact beyond your line, like beyond your generation. Choosing to make today's decisions with the tomorrow in mind, like with its impact of tomorrow in mind, is a very beautiful resolution to make as a person. Realize that the decisions you make today, they have impact on tomorrow, and that makes you very cautious when you're making decisions, knowing that they have an impact. Look into your lineage right now, see the decisions that your father made. Go a bit far, like let's say your great-grandfather. Take a look there. Are there any decisions that any of them made that still have an impact on you? Maybe. In my family, my great-grandfather on my dad's side made a certain decision that has affected both of us, and it still lives up to now. But then it shows me that the decisions we make are very, very important, in that they have an impact on tomorrow. Be a woman or be a man that is resolved to have your decisions matter to a generation beyond you. Be a person resolved to a few things, but fully mean them. These are things that build up your life. They make up you. They do build your character. I hope you have enjoyed them, and please do share the video, subscribe, and do let it out there. It's been Belinda. So glad to always have you here. See you next time. Bye bye.